You should be ahead for once. They are gorgeous though, aren't they? I understand there's a problem with one of the Charybdis. Not sure if I'm reading that right. Yes, that's right.
Charybdis?
Charybdis? As you know, the Charybdis is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. This third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water, its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being is an affinity to wind is diminished and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we cannot get it to rise even the slightest bit. Oh, do you know why I love this? It's like
It's flying right now.
What? It's
Isn't
not
it, like,
really flying.
levitating
It's
right
kind
now?
of standing. I think. Well, it's not where the others are. The others are flying, but like this one really kind of isn't. Like at uni, since I had a lot of genetics and like biology and stuff, like we spent a bunch of time like like explaining the difference between like dominant and recessive genes. Are you familiar with the term?
More or less.
Like some of the genes will be dominant within the species, but the other ones who are not dominant, they will be like basically they will carry these genes still. And like every time there's a crossover like between generations, there's like I don't know, like if it's a dominant gene, let's say there's like a 75% chance for the dominant gene to express itself, and like 25% for the other gene to express itself or whatever. And like when that happens, when you meet like two I don't know, when there are two individuals mating with like 50% or something, there's like further increased chance for their like basically the species or their whatever their offspring or to have like these genes expressed. So it's actually kind of I don't know, that's how I see this. I thought that was a fun fact. Anyway. For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept should be revised. I think they're kind of cool. But its etheric balance leaning towards water, the Charybdis would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet, it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. Aww. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it fits its wings. Wait, he can transform into
Transform?
it? What? How does that work? What? You needn't go to such lengths. Yeah, you do. I want to see that. You don't know? But of course not. Wait, they can be anything? Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. Cool. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious. What's vainglorious?
Vainglorious?
Yes.
No idea.
Okay. Wow, I need to find myself another native. This is not working.
Wow.
As uncouth, and unseemly as running about robeless. Shameful. Am I to understand you make a habit?
Like overly vain, basically.
Vain.
Excessively proud of oneself or one's achievements.
Like did you look that up?
Yes.
Okay.
I can like grasp the concept. I just couldn't put the exact definition.
Oh, okay. Did you take the thread seriously about me benching you? I'm messing around.
Oral benching.
What?
Vocabulary.
Yeah, like benching the native who can't answer my questions.
Shut up.
Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort. It's just when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. I just want to see it. I really do. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution. Emet, may I trouble you to move that Charybdis away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight? He's so annoyed with everything. Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. Wow. Rude. I trust you don't mind. Like, what is going on here? I just want to see someone become that. What a quest. I want to see what they have to say. Hythlodaeus is a man of ideas. I wonder what he has thought of this time. Troubled observer. Such bother when we could simply begin anew, but I shall defer to the chief overseer. We must help the Charybdis to fly, or else they will all die. That it? That's it. Emet is out of sight. Good. Let's speak of the plan. I cannot judge you for that at all. I'm completely endorsing it. I am very biased. I'm leaning more towards Hythlo, but you know, Emet is just a sassy darling. That's what he is. It's a circle genius, really. We have Emet to train the Charybdis. Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can readily see ether currents, and with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I'm loath to trouble him with it. So be, as I mentioned, I would also be for his own sake. With that settled, let's begin at once. Yeah, I want you to go to Emet. Tell him that you have a favor to ask. You will be disinclined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. What does unflaggingly mean?
Well, you gotta, like, harass me with these words, too, man.
Are you feeling called out? It's like you're the person I go to when I need to ask these questions. If I need to find another person, just let me know and I'll do so.
It's gotta be persistent, basically.
To ask and oh, not me, him. Okay. They did say persistence. That's a second word. What's the first word?
What do you mean? It just means you have to keep trying.
Unflaggingly. Don't avoid the question. It's like, is this what you used to do in school? Like, if you don't know the answer, you just kind of... What?
Tireless. Like, just keep trying.
Okay. I'll take it.
Persistently persistent. Is that
persistently?
Is that
great. Awesome. I was leaning more towards like uninterruptedly, but we'll see. Off you go now and good luck. Okay, we need to tell him that we have a favor to ask. I just want to see if they say something else. The rest of us will be right behind you. We wouldn't think to miss the fun. With apologies to Emet, but this may be the best approach. Let us work together to win him over. So we're manipulating him?
Basically.
I'll persist too. Aww. Me, perhaps best if I watched from afar.
Oh, shit.
Apparently they're preparing us for a spectacle of a sort. He was spot on. You're being defended by the chat. You have won them over. You've made it.
Man.
You made it. The chat is officially on your side. It wouldn't be fun if they were on mine, though. The chat usually works against streamers, so it would be in spirit.
We the people stick together.
We the people, right. I'm not sure where you belong anymore. You've been hanging around here too much.
I'm not a streamer.
Well, you won't be if I mute you. I'm messing around. I'm not gonna mute you. Maybe. Well, are your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? With the chat mode is okay. I'm not in save. Okay. I have a favor to ask. Oh, no you don't. I am not lifting a finger. Ugh, I don't know what Hythlodaeus is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. If Hythlodaeus is to believe, relentless instinence may serve, I'm not even gonna ask, may serve to wear down the ever-wary Emet Sulk. With the chat mode is, okay, please Emet Sulk. Okay. I want to see what he says first. You may tell Hythlodaeus he can contrive another brilliant solution, one that doesn't involve me. Let's do it again, apparently. Okay, please. Oh, okay, there we go. We have pleased him into it. And you don't say pleased.
No, you are not foisting this nonsense on me.
The music is spot on.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so.
Charybdis, okay, that's how you read it.
And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emet Sulk. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
She's also persistent.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh man, his teeth are so white.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
I feel like this is a situation where we have like a very rich friend who is unwilling to lend us money. So we're all just like gathering, trying to get him to buy something for us.
Dinner's on you, Emet Sulk.
Yeah, exactly.
Emet's like, we're splitting it 4 ways, guys. What do we do?
Yeah.
Please.
I love this. His troubled face is priceless.
Come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
We made it. We made it. She's so precious. I don't understand. You guys keep telling me that this is a sad expansion. This has been nothing but fun.
There's a snap.
Whoa. Is that the Shadowbringer's pre-order
it once it is
mount?
taken to the air. It falls to
so.
you to shepherd it skyward.
Or the Sandwood?
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Oh, yes. Told you Emet was rich. He pre-ordered the expansion, and now he's bragging about it. Probably has all of them.
You were wondering why Emet Sulk joined the convocation.
No, this is not sad at all. I don't know
Truth
what
be
you guys are
told,
talking about.
He wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse
Aww.
even, quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so.
Aww.
What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it?
He's so
Emet
precious.
Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them.
So what is his purpose up there? He's just hanging out. Oh, the way he looks at us.
Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand.
Exactly. He's so gorgeous. He makes your heart stop when he just sits there and looks at you.
Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow. Her antics irritate Emet Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern.
Is he talking about Azim? That's pretty much us, kind of. No?
Yes.
When
Sir,
our friend
complete
calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him.
At this point, I can't even imagine that we were ever not friends. That we ever, like, fought him and hated him.
Right.
Yeah, like, how did they make an enemy feel like your best friend?
They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends.
It's
Saying
so,
all the good things he's done.
yeah, exactly. Like, it's just so precious to just, like, see the other side and completely let go of the frustration that we felt in Shadowbringers. And now, I don't know, like, he's forgiven completely. I don't even care what he's done.
To help them realize
He's still
their
shot
dreams.
Grado.
That's true.
This will be my greatest contribution to
Oh.
our world.
Yeah, like that was just a dumb thing to do.
And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes,
Hythlodaeus' eyes, though.
so too shall I have fulfilled mine. And together we may return to the star.
His eyes make you drown in them.
Look at me. I can only
We
assume it
all
is
are.
due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done.
My pet familiars now have familiars. Woo! That's so cool. And he's like, this is the last time I'm doing
yes.
this.
I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emet Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
No, I don't want to go. Let's sit there for a while. Aw. It's over. I'm not a big fan of that mount, but now I've developed a new appreciation for it.
Same. If it only had 4 legs instead of 8.
I never really paid attention to that. I just don't like the purple robe thingy. It's weird. Look how well the Charybdis flies. It's flying. It's really flying as it were born to do so. Thank goodness. So he was actually just afraid. Emet the psychologist. Emerging from his reverie? Emet Selk notices you and begins to descend with the Charybdis.
They're gonna ask you what reverie means?
I'm afraid to ask you. Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
I do it all the time.
What is it?
It's like daydreaming.
Oh, okay. You daydream?
Or like being a space cadet.
Oh, okay.
More or less.
So basically, that's like the non-abstract way of saying it, right?
Yeah.
You don't strike me as someone who daydreams. Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at work, obviously.
What?
Not at work, obviously.
Oh, I thought it was
But
at work. That you just
I
like.
tend to be like in my own head a lot.
Don't strike me as such. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. It's a bit scary. Hey, isn't that the way these ads at Bismarck look?
Yes.
Okay. Envy and I can relax and have a pleasant chat. Oh, that we did. That we did. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. I mean, I wanted to see him transform. That was truly impressive. I witnessed it all from afar. The Charybdis flies. Indeed. With this, we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Charybdis is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion, and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. If that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way we could guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place. Hey! He's not flawed, he's just different. That's mean. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. Like, you don't have to be perfect. I bet he can do more things, more impressive things with water than the rest of them.